Okay, good morning to all of you. I will make the introduction in English, but the conference today will be both in English and in French. When the titles on the programs are written in English, the presentation will be in English, and same thing for the French. So we apologize for the non-French speakers, but we think it's also quite important to manage the two languages and have the legal French leave a little bit also. First, before beginning the conference, Pascale and I wanted to thank all of you for coming today, especially our speakers that made sometimes a very long trip to come to Lyon for this conference. I also thank the people that are following us online. If maybe you can open the online, if you... Non? Comment? Ah, ok. Non, mais je veux dire, il m'entend, il a ouvert... tu m'as dit qu'il fallait... Non, ok. All right. So we have people connected online. So hello to them. Thank you for attending this conference online. We are not going to take a long time for the introduction, just to explain that this conference is part of a research project that we are conducting here. It's called Sea and Climate Change, and it's really investigating the connections between the law of the sea and the climate change regime and the interactions between them. Of course, this project was inspired by the ATLOS advisory opinion, but we also decided to include other legal regimes in our study. Especially, this is the topic of today, how human rights and also cultural issues are coming into play in this relationship between the law of the sea and the climate regime. So this is the idea. We had the first conference last year in February about the actuality and what is going on in the international sphere in this relationship between sea and climate change. This is the first conference of this year, and we are going to have two more, one on the ports and the adaptation of the maritime ports to climate change, and another one on maritime transport, also the implication of climate change. So this is the idea. I really wanted also to thank Yassine, but he just left. That's a shame. I'm hoping he can hear me. Yassine Chatou and Lise Barra-Stranieri for the organization of the conference, and they were very effective as usual. And also, we wanted to thank the European Commission because they accepted to include our event in the European Maritime Day. And to include it in the global program of the European Commission on the protection of the sea. I think that's it. Thank you so much. I really wish you a pleasant day, and I thank you again for your presence.